Hello and welcome to another edition of the Gravestone Pros here in North Country Memorials. We are so glad that you have joined us today. It's going to be a good day. We're going to be moving some stones around. We're going to be cutting some stencils. We're going to be putting stencils on. We're going to be fixing shop lights. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. So it's going to be good. Come along. So I definitely underestimated the amount of water on that truck in the form of snow. I knew there was a good bit on there. Dad had shoveled some of it off and a lot had melted because it had been kind of rainy and warm, and so I figured there was not that much left on there. I was wrong. We've got a good puddle under here, and it's going to take me a little time to get it mopped up here, but life will go on. Luckily, nothing important in there. The electronics are up off the ground. Those saws that are sitting there in pieces don't have anything too close to the floor, so nothing ruined, but definitely a big mess here. All right, little mopping, and she's looking better. Still wet on the floor. That's going to take a little bit to dry up, of course, but I think I'll grab that fan and point that and let her rip a little bit. Got a good bucket of water there. I was surprised how much was sitting there. A lot more than I would have figured. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support on this channel. We are rocketing towards 2,000 subscribers, and it's still kind of blowing my mind. I cannot believe we are so close to that goal. It is absolutely crazy. The thought that we are almost close to 2,000 when I expected to maybe be reaching around 1,000 right now. So thank you so much. If you want to help support this channel, do leave a like, leave a comment. All that stuff helps drive the algorithm, and we really appreciate it. Okay, I've had this stone sitting on the rollers for quite a while, and before I get these other jet black stones put on, I want to get this one put on and ready to go and get it down the line out of the way. So we are here at the computer in the cutter, and we're going to go ahead and get it cut out and get it ready to go on. Another day here. We got a bunch of stones moved there yesterday around and got stuff on. We got one stencil put on and got some others cut. And of course, little mayhem in here working on. I got some new microphones, and actually these are mics I've had around for a long time, but I never had used them, and I tested them today, and they do work with my kit that I got. So might be testing those out a little bit more, see if I like them. And then there's just all kinds of stuff here. Clips and different things, my GoPro, lots of stuff. Dad is out in the shop out here working and etching. So I'm trying to avoid being out here, but I'll go out just for a second. It is kind of loud probably, but shouldn't be horrible. He's on the other side over here. There you can see him working. You can hear him in the background probably. I got some more stencils cut ahead here because I was going to have to change stencil. The stone that I got on right now over here, that big one, is just too big for our stencil that is got the Mylar back. So In order to do that, I need to use this anchor with the yellow backing, because that is 30 inch and it's a 24 inch top. And my other stencil that I had on is 24 inch stencil. So I was cutting other stencils that I was going to use this one for, and I basically have used this roll up. I have just that little piece left. So I will put this up and I will put the other one on, and then I'm going to be cutting some more. But I cut a few extra that we're not quite ready to do yet, but we'll be done kind of next in line. Got those cut while I had this one on, because it takes a little bit to switch rolls. So try and be efficient, not switch stuff when I didn't need it. I knew I was near the end of this roll, so I figured I may as well just cut the rest of this one out. I'm going to load that up and cut the bigger one that's on, that's ready to go, and we'll do that next. I don't know why I dislike it so much. There. But for whatever reason, I've never been a fan of doing this switch over. It always seems like it's more of a pain than it should be. It really isn't that big a deal, but... So, normally I slide it on from the end here. We have to readjust the rollers here. So I'll readjust that over. Well, that's up. That should slide. There we go. Then this middle one, I like to slide over, and these kind of get them all in place. Now, basically what I do is I bring the stencil out and up, get a little extra slack, and then come down to it here in the back. And then I'll push it through and then slide it back over where I need it. And then I slide the guide wheel over as well. Now, I'm finding, there we go. Finding the holes for lining it up. Get that set. And perfect. Put that down. That should be good. Now, I think I have it all in how I want it. So I slide it back, and then I will check on the front here. Yep, lines up. Now, when I first put the stencil on, I always like to turn this on. I like to run it out at fast speed and let a good 2, 3, 4 feet through. Check and see how it is. Make sure that it's still running, lined up. Feels decent. And then same thing, but back in. And check and see, is it lined up? Is it feeding properly? Feels like it's feeding great. So if it is, then I'll shut it back off. I'll roll this back to the starting place, and I'll get ready to cut my next one. We've been cutting at 42. That's been working good. So I'm going to continue cutting at 42, but actually this one I'm going to cut at 43 because I don't have to take any panels out really, except for that last name is polished outline. So I'm ready to cut this bigger one. That should cut perfect. So I hit go on it. We'll see how she goes. And while that's happening, I'm going to continue rearranging some of this stuff here. I got little pads. I don't know what these are for. It's all the goodies that came along with one of my GoPro accessory bundles. That's going to continue cutting. I want to come out and show you another project that is going on today. We got Eric here. We're working on some lights back here. We got these lights that we took out of the shop and when we replaced it with LED. So right now we are working on figuring out how many of these bulbs, when I say we, I do mean my good buddy Eric. He's back again. He just loves us too much. He can't stay away. Now he's back in town. He just wants to be here all the time. Anyways, he's working on these for us, figuring out which bulbs are good, which bulbs are not, because this light here does not work at all. That one there does not work at all. And there was actually another one next to the working one right there that was not working. So these are getting swapped out, and we'll come and see how bright it looks when Eric gets done. This will give us a little beforehand. Also, we better say hi to my good buddy.
You know who's getting Curt Christmas.
Oh, something with the Christmans. What are you? You're something with the Legos, though, aren't you? No. Yeah, whatever. Not anymore. Not anymore. Anyways, Harrison's here helping. Cedric's here helping. Say hi, bud. So we got lots of help here in the shop today. We also got Caleb. I don't know if Caleb likes being on camera. He's just ignoring us. Pretend like it's not there, it'll go away. Here's Dad and all the noise. All kinds of noise. So you can see everything. The only thing that's darker is this right here, because that light we don't have any bulbs for. And I'm probably going to, rather than buying bulbs, I'll probably buy a little LED strip like that one and put that there. So, but the rest, so much brighter. Put a bunch of new bulbs in here and in this one, and then over in those we've got much better lights. Actually, wait, were these replaced with brighter too? I don't even remember, honestly. But looking a lot better out here. Eric did a good job, which was nice getting that done. Thank you guys for coming. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was educational and entertaining. That's always my goal. So hopefully we achieved that. I am so glad that you hung out with us today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that good YouTube stuff, hit the bell, ring it, whatever you got to do. We really appreciate you guys. It is amazing. We are almost at 1,800 subscribers. We're super close now. So that'll be coming very shortly, I'm sure. So thank you. We'll see you all next time.